What is up, everybody? How you guys doing today? I don't know why I thought that the camera was going to talk back to me.
Yeah.
How you doing today? My name's Jared, and of course...
Ryan, thank you for having me, Jared.
Oh, of course. Dude, glad to have you here. And in case you guys didn't know, you're watching HeatPressNation Live. We're here today, and cat's out of the bag. There's a huge 15-inch elephant in the room, and it is the brand new Silhouette Cameo Plus, baby. Woo!
I'm excited about it.
So, in case you guys didn't know, the Silhouette Cameo Plus is the 15-inch version of the brand new Silhouette Cameo 4.
It is.
Dude.
A lot of us has been asking, like, when are they finally going to come out? We just got them in.
Got them in. All your back orders, or not back orders, sorry, pre-orders are shipping like if you go to our warehouse, like you'll see like
we started yesterday, so we tried to ship out as many as we could yesterday. Continued today.
I think we have a handful left. So this is our first shipment. And I think we have a handful left, so if you've been on the fence as to whether or not you're going to get it, I mean...
I'd get it now. Right? Especially the customers that we have that get the 10-inch rolls cut down to 10 by 5 yards. You can now do the 15. You can step it up.
The complete 15-inch roll. It comes with a wider cutting mat, so now your cutting mat is now 15. I think it's a 15 by 15.
Exactly.
Yeah, and so it's really great. Honestly, I got to see these live and in person. When they first launched, they first announced it, I got to see the prototype, and so now to see the actual production unit here. It's so new, we haven't even opened the box.
Yeah, this one is completely new, right?
Yeah. So it could be, dude, there could be bricks in there. I have no idea. Like, we haven't even opened the box.
Unhappy customers, if that's what's up.
No, there's not bricks in there, guys. We have them. And by the way, we do have our iPads here. Ryan, you want to show them what you got?
Yes, sir.
We have our comments on YouTube, on Facebook, and we got Rod in the back manning our Instagram Live. What's up, Rod?
Hey, guys.
Yeah, so Rod's there. And if you have any questions on Instagram, please feel free to drop them. Rod's gonna, pop in and ask us stuff.
We got Elizabeth.
Today.
Elizabeth said hi. She's our first comment. Hi, Elizabeth.
What's
up?
up?
Thank you for tuning in.
Let's see, on YouTube, we got Jesse Gibson saying hi, Jared. Hey, what's up, Jesse? Good to see you, bro. And then May Fades 14 is saying hi from Whittier. Well, hello, Whittier.
That's just down the street, right?
Yeah, that's right here.
Nicole, she's excited about the size of the new Cameo.
Yes. Oh, the Cameo is super exciting because, again, like, if you've worked with the Cameo 12-inch, then you know, like, 12 inches is fun and all. It's a little limiting.
Right.
When you're ready to expand and get to the big rolls and start doing, like, more production, man, Cameo Plus 15-inch, guys, I can't say enough how excited I am to finally have this here on our table. Yeah. So, anyways, so today we're talking about, actually, no. I'm skipping ahead. Before we get into what we're talking about, let me just give you guys a quick reminder to join our Facebook group. Now, our Facebook group is HeatPressNation Creators, and it's super cool. Lots of great, friendly, helpful people in there. So if you have any questions about something, or you're new and you're starting out and you want some ideas, like, it's a great place to be.
It's huge. I find out so much. I find questions or answers to questions that I don't even know, sometimes on phone calls. I see that you guys know the answer, and I'm like, wow, it's a great community to join. Don't forget about YouTube, though, for all of those instructional videos. Anything we usually get a new product in or we do these processes, we have a video on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe. We come out with new content all the time.
All the time. And by all the time, we mean literally like every week there's at least 1 or 2 new videos going up, so you don't want to miss that. Check that out. And yeah, so today's Etch Wars, all right? And so we're going head to head with 2 of the most popular ways to etch glass. So you guys see this right here. Now, you've probably already seen us doing stuff like coffee mugs, right? But as you can see, this is not white. This is perfectly clear. This is not ceramic. This is glass.
Regular glass too. It's not like poly-coated like sublimation. No, this is just a regular glass.
The stuff that we're gonna be doing today, I went to the 99-cent store before this episode and I picked these up. So in total, I spent I spent $4 today on the stuff that we're making. And then you see our picture frames here, and we have the glass. Oh, I don't even know if you can see it. Oh, there we go. Have the glass inserts on there. Anyways, so we have the glass. There you go. You can see it has to like reflect the light. So there we go. Yeah. So we have our glass inserts here for these picture frames. And dude, we're gonna go head to head. We're gonna have a battle, and it's kind of funny because I've only done the chemical etch like 1 time, and Ryan has done it.
I never have, and I expect to win. So.
Okay. All right. I got some friendly competition going here. So we're gonna use the 2 most popular methods. Today we have right here. I'm gonna bring it out. This is the Silhouette glass etching starter kit. Maybe we'll show this to the overhead camera. Let's see. Can you guys see it? Oh no, it's really bright in here, so you can't like read everything. This is the glass etching kit. It comes with literally everything you need to get etching. Now, the other way to etch glass is with a product that we like called Siser EasyPSV Permanent Etch, Light Etch. And they each have their own advantages and their own strengths. And so
they are. I think light etch is one of the most overlooked vinyls that we see.
Dude, it really is.
It's hard to tell just when you're seeing samples of it how well it actually comes out. We're going to show you today, and it's awesome.
Yeah,
it really is.
It's going to be super cool. We're very much looking forward to it. And you guys get to join us for Etch Wars. All right, so we're going to get right into it, and you're going to want to glove up, bro. So you should have your gloves right there.
They may have dropped.
So when you're working, did they fall?
Yeah, they fell. They fell. They're more excited than we thought.
Yeah. So today, here we go. We got camera one up here. So we're not gonna assassinate anybody today. These are just the gloves that we happen to have.
I feel like Dexter or something.
Yeah. Ooh. So it's important, safety first, you guys. So when you're working with any sort of chemicals, especially something like the etching cream, that comes in this silhouette kit, you want to protect your hands.
Exactly.
You don't want to breathe it in too closely. You don't want to get it into your eyes or anything like that. You don't want to let your dog eat it. You don't want to let your kids use it on top of their cupcakes. None of that stuff, you guys. So since we're going to be etching glass first, so Ryan's going to etch our panel, and then I'm going to etch one of these glasses. And then what we're going to do is with the Siser PSV Etch, we're going to do the same set again. So here we go. You can see we have perfectly just regular glass. I did wash these in advance.
Yeah, it's important too, right? Because when you're gonna be sticking this on there, if there's like dust, if there's a bunch of stuff, you can wipe it off first just to make sure you get that full stick when you're applying
so here you could wipe yours off. We got some microfibers right here, and this is a microfiber that actually sublimated, so that's kind of cool. It's an old one. You guys can scroll back to the old episode if you want, just in case. Make sure there's no dust, water spots, or anything like that. This one looks good to go. All right, so now we're gonna pop open the kit. Now I did already open it because of course I had to cut my transfers, but this is the other stuff that you get in the kit right here. All right. Now this brown paper, this is your transfer paper, which will show you what that means in a minute, and this is your stencil, the white, and I already used some of each, so there we go. This is really cool. This is an idea book, and it comes with lots of ideas, things that you could do with your etching kit.
So that's inspiration.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's like a little printed Pinterest pin. So it's very cool. There's also a DVD. Awesome. And then, this is cool too. So you get exclusive etching designs from, so this is like a card that you can redeem. We have the scraper, which this is really cool. We do have our big Siser scrapers, and these are bigger, so we're just going to use these today.
$1.95, I think.
Yeah, but you don't need this if you have this. And then, of course, we have the silhouette hook tool, which you will need to weed out your stencils. And last but not least, this is the magic right here. This is the silhouette etching cream. Now, it isn't this little plastic, because just in case you don't want any to leak out or get anywhere, the way this works is that it's a chemical burn on the glass, and it burns away the top layer, exposing the underlayer, which kind of gives it that etched look. So you could literally give yourself a really nasty third-degree burn if you left this on your skin too long, hence the assassin gloves.
Exactly. Be careful, guys. It really will hurt you if you're not careful with it. So
yes, safety first, then teamwork. All right, you guys. So can I close this up nice and pretty? Yeah, so this is the glass etching kit. So literally everything you need to get started. Really cool stuff. And we're gonna get started here. So today, I've already pre-cut this. Now it's very likely you cannot see anything through this stencil. That's totally fine. I didn't really expect that. So the way the stencil works, now it comes with a stencil material. You can also use something like Siser EasyPSV, your Oracle 651. Pretty much any sticker will do, but this is clear, which really helps you see what you're doing.
Exactly.
And stuff. So I get all the fun on this one. Sorry, Ryan. So I'm just gonna weed it out. And again, I apologize if this is not coming out as pretty as it should on camera.
White's always hard to see, right?
Yeah, and no, not only that, this is clear too. So it's like a double whammy of being difficult to catch on camera. Literally, it's like every video person's nightmare is having to photograph something clear. We have a question as to what is the cost of the kit. I want to say this kit is either $39.99, but to be 100% sure, just do yourself a favor and go over to HeatPressNation.com. It's right there at the bottom of the screen. You can also call us at 800-215-0894.
Jared Nicole says, I hope you have a sink close by. We do have like a little...
You'll see it in a second. We have a leftover from our Easter episode last year.
Yeah.
So,
looks like Nicole's done this before. It sounds
like cool. Oh, yeah, and if you guys have any comments or anything, again, this is like my second time doing this and Ryan's first, so be gentle on us, yeah? Okay. So here's what we do. I already cut out my design, and I'm going to weed out the parts where I want the cream to go through. So the stencil, you put it on your item, and then the parts that are open, that are exposed, that's where the cream's going to touch the glass, and that's where it's going to etch. So instead of with vinyl, you're going to peel out the background. Not this way. It's reverse. You're going to weed out the actual design. And you don't need to mirror. You can just do it regular. So...
And that's important too, Jared, because usually we are always mirroring with
Yes.
HTV.
Oh, dude, that's so true. So I'm being very careful, weeding out my stencil, and like part of it is coming up. There we go. I feel so clumsy with these gloves. This must be how astronauts feel, you know?
Right.
You ever see how big their gloves are and like they're not really doing anything? And so actually, you know what? Hold on. You can weed this one out. So Ryan is on this one. You're just gonna weed out the heart.
The heart, okay.
Yeah, so just that center heart, you're gonna pull that out. So this part might be like just slightly boring, but we're doing this in real time so you can see what exactly goes into an etch.
Already winning, Jared.
There we go. He's done. All right, there we go. All right. So now I'm just gonna be very careful because I don't want any, I don't want to do this wrong. Because I only cut one of each. Usually I have like some redundancies in place, like some extras. Not today. So if I screw it up, well, we're going to have a messed up sample.
We got Kathy in here. Hello from Texas. Hey, Kathy.
Oh, hey, what's up, Kathy? Yeah, do us favors. See what's going on there. Ramon Lachola says, what's up, everybody? Oh, good to see you, bro. Yeah. Malvin Alexander. You know, I appreciate that, Malvin. He's saying, be sure to like the video if you're watching live. Heck yes. Thank you for that shout out.
Don't forget to tag friends in here, especially because if you haven't seen light etch before, I think you guys are really going to like it too. And if they haven't, you know somebody who has it that potentially would be interested, tag them here in the comments.
I didn't abandon you, Ryan.
I
thought
you quit early. I was like,
yeah, no, sorry. Here we go. I got this right here. All right, so I'm gonna. This is the carrier. So this is gonna lift off your item. So I'm gonna cut a piece for you, and then I should have enough to cut a piece for me too. And I think we should have saved the gloves for after we had already done this, because I don't know about you, I feel so clumsy with these.
Yeah, me too.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Is we need a way to lift our stencil off of here and place it onto our items. So we have this carrier tape right here, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this with gloves on.
I know this is the hardest part, right?
Yeah, so I gotta, oh, you know what? Here we go, I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Yeah, heck yeah, all right. So this is the carrier material. And just like, so if you've ever done a sticker, and you're going to see this process again when we use the Siser Etch, light etch. If you've ever done a sticker, you'll be able to just kind of place it down, use the horseshoe method, put it on there, make sure you get the whole thing, and now with my scraping tool, I'm just going to scrape it from the center on out. Make sure it grabs the entire stencil. So Ryan, you could do that too. Oh wait, one thing, sorry, I forgot this about Ryan. See, I tried to sabotage him. Don't want him to win me.
These are difficult.
There's a little border. Yeah, you might want to use your hook tool. Like I had to use my hook tool. Sorry, I could have done it with the gloves, but dude, I mean without the gloves, I should say. All right, there we go. So here we go. So I'm scraping this here, and now what's going to happen is, and again, it's hard to see because it's all clear, but now my stencil, and that came off beautifully. There's nothing left here. My stencil is now. Someone will pick that up, on my carrier. So I'm trying to angle it so maybe the light will catch it a little bit, and you can see what we got. I'm not sure. But I guarantee you, in person, you could see it. Now, if the clear stencil is not working for you, by all means, get yourself some just regular Siser EasyPSV. You can get yourself some Orcal 651, just a sticker adhesive vinyl.
Sorry, I have a little technical difficulties here.
Ryan's struggling.
Yeah, right. Maybe I came in a little too confident. Let's see. I'm gonna take off.
You got the hook?
Yeah,
Here,
I'm trying with the hook.
Try
We
the
can see.
hook?
Let's see.
No, don't split it. Here, watch. Here, so
Show me,
just
Jared. What's
hook
going
it.
on
Here we
here?
go. So you could just kind of hook it, and so actually, so you could see too. So if you're wearing gloves and your hands are just too darn clumsy to grab anything, I'm just gonna hook it. Gonna hook that carrier sheet and split it, and there we go. Now just peel it away. There we go.
There you go, Jared. Thank you, Jared.
Got you, bro. Okay, so I'm gonna show them how to do the curved surface, and then if you want, when you're ready, we'll do the flat one. So I'm gonna etch in. We're doing Mr. and Mrs. Glass mugs right here, and so I'm gonna put my mug in place. Now, something you might want to do is you might want to like prop up your mug somehow, so that way it's sitting centered, because you really only get one shot to lay down your stencil on it, because once it sticks, it's kind of hard to peel off. You might have to cut another one if you misplace it. So make sure, so I'm propping it up with a rag, make sure your glass or whatever you're working with is gonna be centered. So I know that I have my center right here, and I see here that I'm gonna have this centered. I'm double checking over here because I don't want it too close to the handle, and I don't want it too far out here. So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of gauging it. Oh, I touched down. Okay, cool. Whew, save. So I'm kind of gauging where it's gonna go, top to bottom, making sure it's good. And then when it feels right, or when it looks right, I'm just gonna press down right here. So now I'm gonna grab my squeegee again, and I'm just gonna make sure that my stencil is on. Now it might be sticking off the edge, and that's cool. You want it fully covering, because you don't want any of the etch to go where it's not supposed to be.
So Jared, I think some customers are wondering out there, how do you wash this? Is it hand wash, or do you put it in the dishwasher? What do you recommend?
Oh man, I was saving it, but if they want to get ahead, that's cool too. So the cool thing about a chemical etch is that it's dishwasher and it's dishwasher safe.
Okay.
Because you're etching the surface of the mug there. Now, and we'll just, whatever, we'll just tell them. So when you're using an adhesive like Siser Etch, you're gonna want to hand wash it. So that's kind of already getting into what we're gonna talk about as far as like which one's better or more suited for which project. So now that my stencil is on, I'm gonna peel away. Sorry, I'm holding it close to me. You guys can't see that on camera. I'm holding it away. There's a little bit sticking out on top, but that's okay. So now here, it's a curved surface too, so that's kind of tough sometimes. You might need to just mash some parts down. And I'm pulling it away. Everything's looking like it's stuck pretty well with this stencil. And then of course this stencil, like, I'm gonna have to mash it down over here because I overcut my size. Okay, so everything is looking good here. There's a little bubble right here, so what I'm gonna do is roll this back maybe a little bit, let some air out of that bubble, and try to mash it down again, because if the cream gets in that bubble, then I am kind of screwed. So, and I don't know, we'll see how that goes. Maybe it won't get in that bubble. Or what you can do is you can get it in an X-Acto knife. I don't have one, and you can just pierce it a little bit. I don't know. We'll see how that turns out.
I feel like Spider-Man, Jared, with all these things stuck to my hands.
All right, so check it out. So that's this. Now we're gonna do the flat one. And so, so you got your sheet?
I do.
All right, so you're just gonna lay it down, and you're just gonna cover that whole stick right there. You guys, if you're just tuning in, today we are doing Etch Wars. We're doing etched glass versus, we're gonna do like a chemical etch versus an adhesive etch.
So Jared, as you see, I already messed this one up. So I just how would I do it?
So what I would do, if you've already put it down, you can try peel it away by like rolling it off.
Okay, and it won't hurt it or anything like that?
So it kind of grabbed this right here, but now you can just roll it kind of back on.
I see.
And then like with this, what I would do is follow it with the squeegee.
Okay.
And now you can...
We'll still get that hard in there though, right?
Yeah, the hard's in there. So now, here's the fun part. We pick it up. And you get the fun job of trying to center this hard.
All right. Made it more difficult for myself.
You got the little one? Yeah.
I believe so.
Wrong piece. Okay, so there we go.
All right.
So now he has the fun part. He's going to try to center that heart. And let's see.
That is...
Yeah, so if you're just tuning in today, we're etching. We're showing you guys chemical etch versus an adhesive etch. I think you got that perfect.
Good, right?
So now with the squeeze, you just kind of roll it on there, scrape it out, no bubbles. Dude, you're pro.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
There we go.
If you're wondering why we have these Ghostbuster gloves on, it's because we're about to do a chemical etch, and just safety first. So let's get this trash out of the way.
All right.
Oh, that's stuck. All right. All right. And now here's what we're gonna do. Oh, go ahead. So go ahead and peel your carrier
Alrighty.
off. Can I do this with gloves on? Let's see. I don't know how doctors can be super they must have special gloves because I can't do anything with these dumb gloves on. Shout out to all the doctors who are like performing like crazy surgeries with these clumsy gloves on.
Laughing at us right now.
Yeah.
All right, so one piece right there.
Yeah. So now what you can see is, and I don't know if you can see it, so the stencil has covered everything, but we've left a little shape of our design on there. Just like how on this mug, the stencil covers everything, but it did leave a little shape of my design. So we're gonna see how that works. And yeah, so we're getting ready to do this. So now I have my etching cream. I don't know if you're supposed to shake it, but I'm gonna. Yeah. And yeah. Danger, harmful if swallowed, corrosive to the skin and eyes. Yes, my favorite. Ooh, and you can see here, oh, there's like a little protective, I don't know if that's from the cap or what. I don't want this to pop open and just fly everywhere, so I'm gonna be real careful opening it. It's real slow. Not in a hurry. There we go. And, I think I gotta maybe mix that up a little bit more.
It almost looks like slime or something.
Yeah, so, yeah, this has probably been sitting for a little while. So let's just clean that up. I'm gonna give this a good little shake, a little shakeroonie. And we're gonna get everything all mixed up and nice and ready to roll. I look like I'm about to give a tattoo to somebody. Like, these are the tattoo artist gloves. All right. Check it out. We're going to try this again. All right. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these scissors. Ooh, you know what? It's going to give a little stir. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a little, yeah, I got to check. Maybe this has an expiration date on it, dude.
Right?
Dude, this is live. Like, there is no faking anything on live, bro. So I'm gonna give this a little stursy-wursy, and then we'll see if this stuff works, man. It looks like it's been a little minute since this has been on the show.
How long has this one been sitting there?
I don't know. Does it have an expiration date on it? We'll see. But yeah, you definitely don't want to breathe that in. I'm catching the fumes right now, bro. So yeah, this is live, guys. We don't fool around here. If something don't work, then hey, it don't work. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm giving it a little stursy, a little sturple-wurple, and then we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, I'm excited.
There we go. Okay, so it's loosening up. Yeah, we just had to. There we go. It's fine. It's fine.
We're just tricking you guys.
Yeah, we had to awaken. We had to awaken it from its slumber. That's what happened. Who disturbs my slumber? All right, so there we go. So here's what's gonna happen is, now because Ryan's wearing gloves, he can do this with his finger. If you have a sponge, you can use a sponge. Or you could just ball up a little section of your rag. Make sure you don't get your clean rag and your dirty rag mixed up. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour a little bit on there, and you're just gonna kind of give it a nice, even coating just around here.
Only the edges?
Only the heart.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna fill in the heart with this cream. So I'm gonna give it a little just, I wanna make sure we get everything out activated here. And so, there we go. That should be enough.
I think so.
So that's the cream. And so now you can do it with your finger, or if you wanna use this rag,
Let's do the rag. Let's
okay.
do that.
Yeah, just in case it eats through the, just in case it eats through his glove. And then I'm gonna do the same thing, and you're just gonna make sure it has a nice even coat on the. I'm gonna stir this up a little bit more. And make sure that the chemical, and if you need more, let me know. I'll pour you some more.
All right.
Make sure the chemical is just completely covering the area that you want it to etch. And I'm looking at my clock here on my watch. You're supposed to leave it for about 3 to 5 minutes or so.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Team Perez PR is saying it's better if you use black decal vinyl or colored vinyl for the template. You know what? That is so true. And I'm gonna pour a little more.
Thank you.
Just like give like a nice even coating.
Okay.
Over there.
Let's see. Maybe even fill in a little bit because the lines.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna do this same thing on this curve. Now I'm curious as to how this is gonna work because it's a little runny, and we'll see how this works. Again, this is HPN Live. We don't mess around. We don't lie. And although some things are staged, like I did cut these beforehand.
Easier with the finger, huh?
Yeah, well, I think so, man. I don't know. I did cut these beforehand, but that's pretty much it. Like it's not like the cooking shows where you have it already finished. It's been in the oven for a few hours and you just show them. It smells kind of like a really strong Elmer's glue.
It does. The smell is picking up a little bit.
Yeah. And let me see the. So now this, I got a little bit out. And what you could do, some people, they'll mask additional sections of their items so that way it doesn't get on there or stain anything that it's not supposed to. This, I have a little bit of runoff here, so I'm just gonna clean this a little bit. And we gotta make sure we keep in mind this is our dirty rag. You don't wanna mix up your dirty and your clean rag because then that could that's strong. All right, using a well-ventilated area. Oh, I'm getting this stuff everywhere. All right, you guys, I hope you do better than me, man. HeatPressNation Live, we don't screw around here. This is real stuff. All right. So now a chemical etch, like I said, it's gonna work better for stuff that has to be washed. It's gonna be a little bit more permanent than an adhesive etch. It does have its limitations. Obviously, we're noobs. We're total noobs to this. So we're total noobs to this, right? This is his first time, really my second. So, we have some learning to do there. You want to get your practice in. I know for a fact there are folks out there who do this way better than us. So we still got some learning to do. Rod, you have something for us?
Yeah, speaking of new, we have some new people that joined the stream.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Welcome.
Just asking exactly what etching cream you guys are using.
Oh, cool. So this is the etching cream that comes with the Silhouette glass etching kit. So it's right here. It's included with the kit. It's Silhouette etching cream. And we got about 2 minutes left on there. So, why don't we just bring out the bucket?
All right, yeah.
So here we have this relic from our Easter episode. Ooh, that is strong. And so when you're ready to finish your etch, what you're going to do is you're going to get your rag and you're going to wipe away all the excess cream. And then you're going to rinse it off to stop the chemical reaction. And also, you don't want this cream getting everywhere. You don't want people handle. You don't want it on people's fingers when you hand it to them. So we're gonna give it about another minute or two. Then we're gonna see how our results came out. And again, these results, you could definitely do better than what we're
a little impromptu at this one.
Yeah. So just keep in mind that we're not pros at this yet, but this is really fun. And yeah, it makes for great gifts. And again, etching cream is for sure going to have an advantage because it's permanent.
Right.
Like it's 100% permanent. So once this mug is done, you could dishwash it, you could scrub it. It's going to be perfectly fine. The etch is not going anywhere. Whereas what you're about to see is with the adhesive etch, you want to hand wash it if you're going to put it on stuff.
Correct. Very, pretty delicate with it.
Yeah, we're going to put it on a picture frame. I don't see it that being an issue because the picture frame's not getting getting washed or anything.
Exactly.
But for stuff like a cup or something like that, you do want to. I would suggest the chemical etch. All right, let's do. Oh, Rod, you got another one? We're gonna give these like 1 more minute.
I'll answer the question. We have a question if there's going to be a bundle with the new Cameo 4 Plus with the heat press. There is a bundle already. So all of our bundles
there we go.
have the option to select the Cameo 4 Plus, so you can go check that out. But the one bundle that we have that has a heat press built in is our deluxe bundle. At the price point, I'm not sure what the price is, but at the price point, it's going to be a 13x9 Craft Pro with the slide-out drawer.
Very
cool.
You can upgrade that to a 15x15 as well.
Perfect. So if you guys missed that, if our mics weren't picking up, Rod, just to reiterate, they're asking if there's going to be bundles with the Cameo Plus and a heat press. The answer, in short, is yes.
Always.
For sure. Check it out, HeatPressNation.com. Rod was saying that the deluxe bundle is going to have this plus a 13x9-inch Craft Pro, which you can, of course, upgrade in the future. Shout out to Rod, kicking butt on Instagram. Right. So we're now live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, which to me, triple threat, bro.
I know, I like it. Don't forget, follow our page if you're not on Facebook and YouTube. Check out the YouTube videos.
There we go. Okay, so it's time. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wipe away all the etching. Oh, you know what, dude, that doesn't suck. That's, okay, cool.
It did come out pretty nice, huh?
Yeah, so here's, sorry, I'm wiping it away and I can already see the etch where it took place. I'm gonna peel away my, whatever you wanna call it. Now, if you rinse the mug under warm water, you'll have an easier time, I guarantee it, you'll have an easier time peeling away your sticker, whatever you have. And so I'm gonna dunk this. Again, I wanna stop the chemical reaction. I wanna get this etching cream off. And so I'm just gonna let that soak for a second. And I think I still have some template, there we go, on there. Do I have a dry side of this?
Should, let's see. It's all stuck in the middle.
Yeah, it's all gross. There we go. So, so there's still some cream on there. So again, just gonna soak it. I think I'm freaking splashing everywhere. But check that out. Okay, so I can see two mistakes that I made is I didn't apply my stencil properly, and as a result, there was a little, oh shoot. Okay, you know what? Can you grab, there's a new rag underneath there.
Good.
So I'm just spreading more etching cream everywhere. So I'm gonna let that soak. I don't want any etching cream to stay on this mug, especially if people are gonna be drinking from it.
I'm glad you brought extras, Jared.
Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, thank you. Okay, so this is fresh. Here we go. All right, man, we are making an absolute mess today. I love it.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah, it is. It's a good break from the heat presses. We love heat presses here. Okay, there we go. I think we're ready to show this off. So we're gonna show it right there. Check it out. This is our Mrs. It's so bright. Our Mrs. mug. Now, what you could also do is while the stencil is still on there, you could clear off all the etching cream and you can actually paint over just the etch part only and really make it shine. I've seen some people do some great stuff with oil paints. Of course, we don't have a lot of that stuff here. So anyway, this is done. All right, so now you want to wipe that one off?
Absolutely.
Let's see. So now Ryan's gonna wipe his off. We're gonna see how that one went. Oh, that one looks, see, that one's cleaner. That's because that's a great, okay, you beat me there. I'm just gonna admit it, all right?
Granted, the shape is a little easier to work with.
Yeah, that's cool. So gonna clean off all of that goop.
Side here.
And then we're also gonna rinse this one as well. So whenever you're using etching cream on glass, you wanna give it a rinse because you have to get all that chemical off. If you leave it too long, it could just look ugly because it'll just burn too deep and
I think we're good. How are we
kind of
looking,
nasty. That looks great. So go ahead and give it a little rinsey rinse. I have 9 nephews and nieces, so if I say words like rinsey rinse and freaking washy wash, well, dude, that's where it came from. So I apologize, guys. Right. This isn't Blue's Clues. I know this is HeatPressNation Live. So here, go ahead and clean it off, and then you should be good to go. Right, dude, we have junk everywhere here today. We're all messy today. And then now you could peel off. I think if you peel off the
adhesive right here.
Yeah, that should be gravy.
See, good angle.
So now you can see Ryan's just peeling off the.
It's stuck.
It's a flat one. Be careful because that glass, that's 99 cents.
Pretty thin, yeah.
Yeah. So it's.
All right.
Yeah, and so this now on the plus side, this stencil sticks very well. So if I would have, so you can see he applied it right, and it's holding its edges well. So it's gonna give him really nice clean edges. Basically, what I'm getting at. But it's a little hard to take off. Warm water will make that a heck of a lot easier. I guess let's give it a final rinse and clean, and so people can see the cool heart.
One of our Instagram viewers said, "Okie dokie."
Dude, oh my gosh, we have this running joke in my family. Like, you could say drinky, and you could say milky, but if you say freaking if you do a combo and say drinky milky, you're done. You need to go back to the kids' table. So.
All right, Jared.
Oh, there we go, dude. Let's show that to the overhead afterwards because that looks incredible.
Over here.
Let's dry that off.
You can see it a little bit.
Maybe rotate. Okay, yeah. In the light, you can kind of see the heart.
trying to take a look.
Very cool. Very cool.
It's better than the light. All right.
So now, we'll dry that off and maybe not. We'll not leave it in the etch. Okay, so we're done. We're done with this stuff. All right, we're done with our Easter bucket. And now we get to work with. I'm going to keep my gloves on because I spilled a lot of etch around here, and so I'm not trying to get any burns, but yeah. So it is a little messy. What you could do is you have some butcher paper to set out a clean area.
I'd recommend it. Next time we'll consider.
Yeah, if you have like an antique like wood table that your great grandmother passed down, just don't work there. Just just be careful. Keep everything. Be mindful of that. Okay. So we have our etched glass, and I'm just gonna move this over here. And now we're gonna do things the easy way. So I'm gonna keep my.
You just need another rag.
Yeah. Here we go. We're gonna do things the easy way. We're gonna go for the adhesive etch. Ramon Cholo, he says if you use a lot of etching cream, you can scrape it off and put it back in the bottle and use it again.
That's good to know.
Dude, that's really cool. That's a really good tip. So, okay, let me rinse that off real quick. We're gonna have etched scissors.
Nicole is right, that bucket is critical, huh?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, it didn't etch my scissors, so that's a good thing, I guess.
We have a question on Instagram.
Oh, cool.
Is it gonna be permanent etch?
The etch is 100% permanent. So what it does is the chemical literally burns away the surface layer of the glass, and you can't undo that. So that's 100% permanent. You would literally have to etch the rest of the glass to get rid of the graphic. So that's why we recommend it for the mugs. These glass mugs, it's gonna be permanent. It's always gonna be there. You could dishwash it. You can abuse it and use it, and it's still gonna be great.
Yeah.
For more permanent applications, etching cream for sure.
Right.
And as you're gonna see here, for applications that maybe don't require so much permanence, but you still want them to look incredible, we have the adhesive. Oh, I just kind of screwed that up, didn't I? We have the adhesive here. So, let me just, all right, and that one's you. And in this one, you're gonna, the reverse, so you're gonna leave the, or no, you're not.
We're taking out the heart.
Peel out the edge.
Right.
Yeah, taking out the heart.
Okay. Let's take a look here.
And then for me, I'm going to peel out the background of this. Now, you might have to, I hope I cut it right, but you might have to like hold it down while you peel around it.
Okay.
Because I only did one cut of this, so yeah. Make sure you guys do your test cuts. We always preach test cuts, and then here I am. I didn't do my test cut today, and so we're kind of stuck with whatever I got. So.
Should have weeded this?
Business Mike in the Instagram.
Oh, what? Business Mike? What is up, dude? Michael Garcia. We actually had somebody asking for you in the comments the other day. They're looking for Mickey Garcia, and that's not even a joke. So I had to use Google Translate to tell them that Michael Garcia.
Mickey Garcia, I love that.
Where they could find him. Okay, so and by the way, whenever you're working with adhesive, you don't want what you've peeled to come back and grab what you're still working on. So periodically, if you have a big piece like that and you're not using like weed lines or anything like that, like a weed border, you can just kind of cut it off so it doesn't mess with whatever else you're working on, because that will definitely happen. So I'm working here, I'm peeling this away.
I feel like I'm in chemistry class.
Right, all this stuff. Appreciate your patience, guys, man. Thank you guys so much for joining us today on HeatPressNation Live. Really shout out to everybody watching. Today it's Etch Wars again, and we're just having fun. We're showing you guys the different kinds of etching. Maybe you have a business and you do like window decals. Well, for business signs, and if you ever visit HeatPressNation, all of the if you look at our front windows, we have a lot of decals on there. Those are all etched. That's an adhesive etch.
That's a good point, Jared. I want to stress that too, because when this is on tinted windows, it actually comes out like a gunmetal gray. I think it's the coolest adhesive I've ever seen. It's a really nice one because it kind of has that translucent effect. On tinted windows, it looks amazing. I would definitely give it a try.
Okay, so I got to give you, I'm going to give you a big piece.
All right.
Yeah, dude. Oh, that's such an excellent point. These look fabulous.
They really do.
On car windows.
And for all the users or the viewers out there, if you've already done light etch, share us your first time experience. You know, any tips you might have that we haven't mentioned yet.
So same thing. That's your mask. So you're gonna want to peel that, and then I got mine right here. There we go. And you're gonna see like a noticeable difference in what we're doing. Okay. First of all, it's a lot faster. It's a lot less messy. Now, it doesn't 100% make it better. Again, for more permanent stuff, you can go with the chemical etch. But for stuff like what we're about to do, especially these picture frames, where they're not going to get washed, they're probably not going to be exposed to direct sunlight. And even if they were, I don't think that'd be much of an issue.
There we go. This one was nicer to me.
There we go, yeah. So now what's cool about Siser EasyPSV is it does have these grid lines, which really help you to place your transfer. So I'm going to center it on my transfer. Going to drop it in, and I don't know where mine went, so I'm going to steal yours. I'm just going to squeegee that on. And so you're going to want to cover the whole thing in here.
Thank you, sir.
And what you do is you're going to horseshoe it. So you're going to grab it by the
bottom.
top and bottom edges.
Okay.
And you're just going to hit the center first, so like let it dip like a horseshoe, like a half pipe.
All right.
And then there we go. Let it roll off the top, roll off the bottom.
Thank you, sir.
There we go. Okay. So while he's doing that, you could see how easy this etch comes off. First try, there we go. And now I have my Mr. graphic, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna have my mug, and I'm gonna center it. I'm gonna use this rag to prop it up, the handle, so it's perfectly centered. And then now, with my etch, I have the grid lines. So I could find center a whole lot faster and easier. Drop it in, horseshoe method, center touches first, working my way out. I'm gonna scrape it on. Now this is an adhesive, so you wanna make sure you get a good scrape. You wanna make sure that every single part of your graphic is free of bubbles, and that it's firmly connected onto your, whatever it is that you're doing. Now, we do have this really cool product that allows you for wet application, but we're going to talk about wet applications on another episode of HPN Live.
All right.
And there we have it right here. Look at that. This Mr. one, and then you guys see it on Instagram? I don't know if you guys can see it. There we go. There's a little bubble on there, which if I had the wet application method, I could take care of. And we also have a video about using relief cuts to help avoid those. So that's something you guys could check out.
Always. Like I said, Jared, the YouTube, we just have endless videos in there.
Right. So looks like we're doing, I won't finish that sentence. Here, go ahead and peel that.
All right.
I'm the worst. So now here's where you have the unfun job. You gotta try centered on this one.
I can't even
so
see it.
Let's see your skills, man. Let's see how you handle this.
Let me first see. Put it right here. Horseshoe method, you said?
Yeah. So center it first, and then when you're ready to drop.
Let's see if I can get this centered.
Oh, dude, I think you nailed it, dude.
I'm hoping so. Look at that squeegee. Not too bad.
Not too bad. And that's going to go in the frame, so I think that edge is going to get covered anyways.
All right. Okay. Now we can just take it off?
Yeah, so let's peel from the top down on this one.
Okay.
Oh, dude.
Not bad, huh?
A lot easier than peeling the other one, huh?
Oh, definitely.
And so we have a little bit sticking out on bottom, so what we could do is we could either cut it.
Okay.
I think we're just going to make like an old man's t-shirt and just tuck it in. You know your grandpa still tucks in his t-shirts. And look how clean and easy that one is. So here we go. We have it etched, and we're going to show it to the front there. Now you can see, I think I told you the wrong, I misguided you on that one. That was my bad. I misled you, bro. I'm sorry. I wanted to win.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it the whole time, Jared.
So check it out. We're going to drop these. I'm just going to drop one right now because I got a ton of time.
I just love how these came out, Jared.
Yeah.
The etch is awesome.
The etch, yeah. So what you would do is so now that this etch is done, we're going to drop it into our frame. Going to drop our picture back in. And so where we had a boring 99-cent store frame, it's now slightly less boring. And here's our reveal. Check it out. We're going to show Instagram really quick. So it just adds an extra dimension, an extra layer to what we're doing. I don't know if you guys can see it. There we go. We have camera 2. So now, oh, it's so bright. It's hard. There we go. Oh, there we go. I got it. I think I found it.
That is very
So you can
cool.
see that now we have a heart around these two. Man, who are these models? They are gorgeous. Jeez.
Valentine's Day is coming up too.
Right, it is, right? And then of course we have our Mr. and Mrs. mugs, which I'm gonna show to this camera really quick. You can kind of see, of course, you fill it up with liquid, you'll see it a little bit better. We have the huge Mr. and Mrs. on the side.
Dishwasher safe.
Yep. Well, the chemical is dishwasher safe. This one, you're gonna wanna hand wash it, all right? So there we go, check those out. We're gonna go give some tattoos later. We're all gloved up and ready to roll. Man, we've made a huge one. This is gonna be fun cleaning up, yeah?
Yeah, it always is, right?
Yeah, so that's it. So this is Etch Wars. So the answer, who's gonna win the battle of the etches, man?
I don't know. Who do you think won? Let's see her in the comments.
Who do you think won? And keep in mind that maybe if you want something permanent, maybe the chemical etch is the winner. Maybe if you're just doing like simple stuff, and again, like we said, car windows.
Right.
This stuff looks beautiful on
Can't
tinted
stress
windows.
it enough. Tinted windows, gunmetal gray.
Dude,
can't beat it.
So cool. And then for store window displays also looks cool. We've even seen some of our friends do affirmations like in their bathroom window.
Yeah.
You know, they'll put like their daily affirmation on there. Yeah. Like just different stuff. It's really cool what you can do with etched glass. And we want to see what you guys are working on. So do us a favor, if you're on Instagram or Twitter or whatever, use the hashtag HPN Creators. It's right there. You'll see it on screen. HPN Creators. Show us in the group, the HeatPressNation Creators group, which is, of course, heat.press/FB Live, which is, yes, it's
and
right.
don't forget to check out our YouTube, of course. You know I always stress that, Jared.
Got it, yes. Yeah, and so, and you know, every week we have a giveaway. This week we're going to announce our giveaway tomorrow to give you guys one extra day to win. There weren't enough entries. I was like, dude, you guys don't want some free stuff? Do yourself a favor. Find last week's Facebook Live video. I'm about to say FB Live. Last week's Facebook Live video on Facebook and tag a friend in it. You guys have one more day because we're going to announce the winner tomorrow. You have one more day to enter. Get the entries in there, guys. It's free stuff. And it just costs you a comment on Facebook. Come on.
I think you're going to want to do it this time too.
Yes, we got some cool giveaways. And then, of course, tag a friend in this video that you're watching right now because we're going to give away a winner's choice. You're either going to get a 5-yard roll of the adhesive etch plus the application tape, or you can get the kit, the chemical etch kit from Silhouette. So winner's choice next week's gonna get to pick.
Definitely.
Tag a friend in this video, tag a friend in last week.
Absolutely.
What else do we got? I feel like I'm talking way too much.
No, you're fine, Jared. You know, like I said, Jared covered it all. The creators page too is a great one to go to.
Oh, I got some on the screen. We don't want to etch our iPad. Oh, geez. Which you probably could, now that I think about it, but don't do it.
Yeah, we don't recommend it.
All right, you guys, that's going to do it for us here at HeatPressNation. Thank you guys so much. I'm Jared.
I'm Ryan.
And this is the brand new Cameo Plus 15.
It is.
We'll see you guys.
Thank you.